All right, have you been suffering from knee pain or your knee just feels very loose? Well, you might be underutilizing certain muscle. Knee pain is actually due to bad hip problems or bad ankle problems. So in today's video, I want to talk about the tibialis anterior, which is a muscle that starts way up into the knee here, and it goes all the way down into the leg, curves around the tibia bone, and then inserts into the foot at the bottom. And what it does is it lifts the foot up like this. So in today's video, I'm just going to show you 3 exercises that you can do to strengthen that muscle. Then hopefully it can do its job properly so other muscles around the knee don't need to compensate. Let's go. All right, so the first exercise that I'm going to show you is called a tibialis wall raise. So of course you just need a wall, and a good way to measure this as well is having about 1 foot width from the wall, like this. And then make sure your hips stay on the wall. Quite simply lift up like this. Doing about 2 sets of 10 reps is a good start. A cue that I love to use is think about pulling with the big toe and the pinky. So we're lifting the big toe first and then the pinky comes in. Big toe, then pinky. If you want to take it to that next level, we want to try and elevate our feet in some way. I'm just using a nice slant board here that has varying sizes. So the cue is the same. We keep the hips on the wall, lift up the big toe, and then lift up with the pinky, okay? Now this is a little bit more trickier because we're on a slant, so you're gonna get a lot more stretch in the tibialis muscle, but then again, we have a greater range of motion for the contraction. Again, about 2 sets of maybe 8 reps this time. We try reach for 10. Now, the best way to train your tibialis is actually to use a Tib Bar. Now, I know not all of you will not have access to a Tib Bar, and that's okay. But if you really want to load it up and progressively increase your tibialis muscle strength, it really is vital. So what I recommend is to start off with about 5 to 10% of your body weight on the Tib Bar. Now, it's always a little tricky to get into, but what I like to do is just put it on the ground like this. Make sure you're on a bench on elevated surface, so that way your legs can dangle off the side. Anything will do, really. But I like to do it like this, get my feet prepared, get them nice and lined up, and then I hop on just like this. And you can see here that this box that I'm on is a perfect size for me, where my ankles are just dangling off the edge now. Now if I actually relax, I get a nice full stretch on the tibialis, and I can really feel that right now. And then we're just going to employ the same cues as before. Pull up with the big toe and then the pinky. So there you go. 3 exercises to strengthen your tibialis. If you want to know more about the equipment that I'm using, have a look. I've got a nice link in my description that you can use.